Oh, lawyer says the administrators were warned 3 times. Remember the 6-year-old that shot his teacher in Virginia? Turns out concerned staff warned administrators of Virginia Elementary School 3 times that a 6-year-old boy had a gun and was threatening other students in the hours before he shot and wounded the teacher. But the administration was paralyzed by apathy and didn't call the police, remove the boy from class, or lock down the school, the wounded teacher's lawyer said Wednesday. Diane Toscano, an attorney for Abigail Zwerner, said during a news conference that she had notified the school board in Newport News that a 25-year-old teacher at Richneck Elementary School plans to sue the school district over the January 6th shooting, which left Zwerner with serious injuries. On that day, over the course of a few hours, 3 times, school administration was warned by concerned teachers and employees that the boy had a gun on him at school and was threatening people. But the administration could not be bothered, Toscano said. Fire. I mean, yeah. They're like, yeah, his Virginia brother is normal. That boy, that 6-year-old is exercising his constitutional God-given rights. You know what I mean? She said that Zwerner first went to the administrator around 11:15 a.m. on the day of the shooting and said the boy had threatened to beat up another child, but no action was taken. About an hour later, another teacher went to the administrator and said she had taken it upon herself to search the boy's book bag, but warned that she thought the boy had put the gun in his pocket before going out for recess. The administrator downplayed the report from the teacher and the possibility of a gun, saying, and I quote, "Well, he has little pockets," Toscano said. Shortly after 1 p.m., another teacher told an administrator that a different student who was crying and fearful said the boy showed him a gun during recess and threatened to shoot him if he told anyone. Again, no action was taken. When another employee who heard the boy might have a gun asked an administrator to search the boy, he was turned down. He was told to wait the situation out because the school day was almost over. Just wait it out, dude. Wait until he shoots. About an hour later, Abby Zwerner was shot in front of those horrified kids, and the school and community are living the nightmare, all because the school administration failed to act. Were they not so paralyzed by apathy? They could have prevented this tragedy, she said. School district spokesperson Michelle Price declined to comment. Since the school's division is investigating is ongoing, I cannot comment on the statements presented by Ms. Werner's lawyer at the time. Yep. It's like, this is identical to the cops always saying he was on our radar. Or the FBI saying, oh, the suspect was on our radar. It's just, the kid, the 6-year-old was on our radar, but we just didn't give a fuck, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I got chills. I don't know. I don't know what to say other than, yeah, I got no answers, man. I literally don't have answers. Like, they have cops in fucking schools now, okay? Which is not a good idea to begin with. It is a part of the, school to prison pipeline, as the ACLU calls it. And those cops are fucking vicious, disproportionately towards black teenagers. Meanwhile, the school administration in Virginia is being told over and over again, like, yo, this kid has a fucking gun, and they don't do anything about it. It's a 6-year-old, man. Fuck you mean? What the fuck is going on? Why are cops arresting motherfuckers who didn't do anything bad all the fucking time, beating the shit out of, like, fare jumpers in New York and arresting them, tasing people, and even beating them so mercilessly that they die in the hospital? Okay? But when it comes down to an issue where, like, cops are supposed to be copping or administrators are supposed to be doing their administrative tasks, They just simply are always like, oh, fuck, man, our hands are full. Just, it's literally like, it's one of those instances where like a mass shooter will just like go to the police and be like, yo, I'm going to do a mass shooting. And the cops are like, you're just fucking joking probably, right? Come on, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Come on. And then they'll turn around and be like, yeah, he was on our fucking radar, dude. Oopsie. But God forbid you're like, pulled over for a busted taillight somewhere. They will beat the shit out of you. They will paralyze you. They'll fucking tase you. It just doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Like there is a little bit. You're supposed to do a little bit of your job to make it seem like you're doing a job to begin with, right? And cops just fail on that part. They fail even to do just a little bit of their job. Administrators in this circumstance, not cops, also failed to do even a little bit of their job. Oh, I think any administrator that was told repeatedly that this child has a weapon, we think this child has a weapon, anyone who knew about the situation and did nothing should lose their job. I agree. Police Chief Steve Drew has repeatedly characterized the shooting as intentional, saying the boy aimed at Zwerner and fired one round, striking her in the hand and chest. Zwerner was hospitalized for nearly 2 weeks, but is now recovering at home. The boy's mother legally purchased the gun and used in the shooting. The boy's family said in a statement last week that the gun was secured. The family, fucking don't think so. The family's attorney, James Ellens, told the AP that his understanding that was the gun in the woman's closet shelf was over 6 feet high and had a trigger lock that requires a key. The family also said in a statement that the boy has an acute disability and was under a care plan that included his mother or father attending school with him and accompanying him to class every day. The week of the shooting was the first when the parent was not in class with him. James Ellenson, an attorney for the boy's family, released a statement Wednesday saying they continue to pray for Ms. Werner and wish her a full and complete recovery. The Newport News School Board will hold a special meeting Wednesday evening to vote on a separation agreement and severance package for Parker. The school has been closed since the shooting and is scheduled to reopen next week. I don't know what kind of acute disability you can have in that situation where, like, you're a 6-year-old that can get their hands on a fucking gun and use it on somebody. I don't know what else to say. I just wild. It's bananas. We're moving away from this. We're moving on to the docu-saga. I can't be covering fucking mass shootings every goddamn day. Holy shit, dude. Such is life in America, though. Police brutality coverage in a sea of mass shooting coverage, in a sea of, like, sixth graders, I guess, even 6 years old. 6-year-olders, not even sixth graders, shooting their fucking teachers. Let's cover some fun news. Let's get back to some fun, some real drama.